Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. New brewery alert on the channel. Fucking love it when that happens. It's so fun checking out new breweries. I've never heard of this brewery before. And this beer comes courtesy of my man Travis. I appreciate you, brother. Long live Beerworks. And they're in Rhode Island, I do believe. It does say Rhode Island. Does it say where in Rhode Island? It reminds me. First, Providence. Oh fuck, it is Providence. That's amazing. Dumb and Dumber. If you're not a fan of that movie, you can just stop fucking watching my videos as well. Providence, Rhode Island. That's amazing. That's so funny. This is, I think this is, okay, so that's what it's called. It's called The All-Seeing Eye. That's a cool label. I dig it. Looks good. The airport, Providence. Seriously, if you don't like that movie, you could fuck off. Just kidding, kind of. What does it say? Naturally unfiltered, may contain sediment. I didn't even look at this can before I took it out of the fridge. This is a pretty label 8.4%. Double IPA. It says double dry hop with Simcoe, Citra, and Kohatu. What the fuck is Kohatu? I have no idea what that is. I don't know what Kohatu is. Interesting. That'll be fun. This was it says double dry hopped ASE. So is the All Seeing Eye like one of their flagship beers? I don't know. This is the double dry hop version of it. So there you go. Canned on August 6th. Today is September 11th, so we are right at a month old. Well, hashtag Team Old IPA. I'm just kidding. It's not old. Calm down. People get upset about that though. Like if their beer's more than 3 days old, it's too old. It's like fuck. Just stop it. Let your beers have some age, especially double dry hop ones. This is probably fire right now. I mean, it looks amazing in the glass, right? Holy smokes, it does. It looks great. It's glowing. It's that awesome like hazy lemonade. 2 fingers. I mean, this glass, it's easy to get like a big head on beers when you pour it because it's so little. The Answer Glass Joe glass, which is one of the greatest glasses of all time, by the way. But yeah, 2 fingers, super just compact bubbles, tiny, but you could take a spoon and scoop it out of that glass. Looks awesome. It looks the part. What did we say this was? Simcoe, Citra, and Kohatu. I don't know what Kohatu is. I hope it's like super Simcoe forward. Ooh, it is. It's catty. It's like catty, dank, earthy. Wow. I was just kidding when I said that, but it's it is Simcoe. It is. It's like funky, dirty, earthy, catty. And I know people don't like the when people say Simcoe's catty, but if you've ever had cats, I'm allergic to them. My parents had them growing up because they apparently hated me. You know what it mean? You know what like people mean when they say catty? It's catty. Good amount of citrus, like kind of like that kind of intense grapefruit peel. I will say this beer's a month old and it's double dry hopped and it's still crazy aromatic. It smells great. I don't know what Kohatu is, so I have no idea like what you're supposed to smell when you smell that. But this has like that crazy pithy citrus thing, and it's just catty, kind of intense earthy. So let's go ahead and taste it. Travis, cheers. Thank you, sir. I was gonna say, at 8.4%, you don't smell booze, which is awesome. This is, wow, this is really like intense earthy to me. So I'd be really interested to know what yeast these guys are using, because I've had some Modern Times beers recently that have just been really, really intense earthy. Like they're super musty. Like I don't know how to describe it when I taste it. It's not off-putting, but it's really fucking intense, and this beer has that. And I'm guessing it's the yeast because hops don't typically do that when I drink beers like this. What, I wish I could describe what that like tastes like. It's just intensely, fuck, what is, I wish I could like describe what that is. Like, I don't know. It's like, I've joked around like when I've had Nelson beers that are really intense, like it smells and tastes like feet and cheese. It kind of is like that. And I know that sounds really weird, but that's what this has to be similar yeast to whatever the like latest kind of Modern Times beers are doing. But this is crazy. Like it's so intense on your palate. like I said, it's earthy, it's dirty, it's catty, and then you get like those citrus notes, orange pith, grapefruit pith. This is crazy dry on the finish, which is nuts for an almost 8.5% beer. There's a little bit of like candied sweetness on the finish of that. I don't know if that's the, you know, the like the malts that we're tasting, or if it's the, you know, 8.5% going towards 9%, if it's a little bit of booze. It doesn't taste boozy, but it's got like this cool kind of sweetness on it. The mouthfeel's on point and the carbonation is spot on. It's great. I just wish I knew what the yeast was, because it's giving off this something that's, it's not, like I said, it's not off-putting, but it's not like those intense, bright, tropical, juicy beers. It goes really, really like, I know I said like feet and cheese, but it's like super intense chlorophyll, dark greens, like dinosaur kale, collard greens, like really, really intense, bitter green vegetables. I think that's the best way to describe it. And that's just whatever yeast that is. It's not my favorite right now. I'm really into these like recently, like really bright. I like really bright, kind of light, poppy, fruity stuff. Not that this is bad. It's just so super intense on your palate with that. Like I said, Modern Times is one of my favorite breweries. The last 3 or 4 beers I've had from them have been that, and they haven't been my favorite. That's not to say this beer isn't great. It's really good. It's just as a preference. Whatever that is, it's just not. It's not my favorite right now. And who knows? In a couple months, when the weather cools off and I want something like that, maybe I'll enjoy it more. I don't know. But this is a fantastic first beer from Long Live. Like, this is a great New England style hazy IPA. It's super intense. It's very hoppy. It's just, you have to like that intense, really dark green, leafy hop kind of thing. And I don't know if that's coming from, maybe it's the Kohatu. I have no idea. I don't know. But this is a solid beer. You'd be stoked if you were in Rhode Island drinking this. Like, it's fantastic. So, yeah, I said, good first impression. It's fun to kind of taste this and see what these guys got. I have another can of Long Live that we will review probably next, as soon as I finish this beer. And we'll see if it's any different. So, yeah, that's the All Seeing Eye, the double dry hop version from Long Live in Providence, Rhode Island. Travis, I appreciate you, bro. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.